Times reports Israel had looked to groom the former Iranian President Mahmoud Ahmadinejad as an intelligence asset who could be installed as Iran's new leader when the time came. Tel Aviv-based New York Times staff writer Ron Bergman joins us now. He is one of the authors of that report. Good morning. I got to say, this really raised my eyebrows the first time this was reported. It is fascinating. So based on what you discovered, how and why did Israel seek to recruit Ahmadinejad, who is this two-term president who is even seen as a controversial figure inside Iran? How did this go down?
Controversial, I would say, it's the underestimation of the century when it comes to his prestige in Israel, because this person, when he was president, not just that he encouraged and bolstered the nuclear project, which Israel sees as an existential threat, but he also denied the Holocaust and called for Israel's destruction. So it's like he's the last person, even from the regime, that anyone would suspect be groomed to be an Israeli asset. And of course, this is all it just makes him more suitable for the job. Since he finished being a president 14 years ago, he sort of got into a fight with the supreme leader and got drifted away from the official position of the administration in Iran, of the regime, and they forbid him from running for presidency again and again. He felt betrayed by them. He felt that he is deprived of what he's entitled. He wanted to get revenge and had disputes with the supreme leader over the nuclear issue, which he changed his mind and he started to think that maybe the nuclear project is causing Iran more damage than benefit. And at that point, this is where he started to be, also his people started to connect with Mossad, leading to a secret meeting, a conference in Budapest that was created just as a cover by the Orban regime. He came as a keynote speaker speaking about climate change, but this was a cover for the chief of Mossad, David Barnea, coming to see him and recruit him or bridging or creating the connection with him, something that he almost immediately reported to the CIA as a Mossad great achievement.
So it's fascinating the lengths, according to your reporting, that Israeli intelligence went to recruit him, but all of this fell apart February 28th, according to your reporting, after an Israeli strike on what was believed to be his compound that made it all, I guess, spooked Ahmadinejad. What happened?
So this was grooming him, crowning him to be the next leader, something that I think President Trump saw as a remake of the Venezuela operation. This was part of a massive plan that had different components, including invasion of Kurdish soldiers and many other things. He was exfiltrated from where he was under house arrest. The Israeli jet killed his bodyguards, or the people guarding him, destroyed the armored car, and a black Peugeot came, CIA says, filled with Mossad operatives, and took him away. What happened there on the scene, exact details still yet to be revealed, but he caught cold feet. And at the same time, President Trump also got much pressure from President Erdogan of Turkey not to initiate the Kurdish invasion, which President Erdogan saw as a threat to sovereignty of Turkey. So this was part of an overall catastrophe that happened since February 28 and led, I would say, to the disassemblement of the whole plan. The war was about toppling the regime, and after a few days, it turned out that everything was not successful, all the different components.
Considering the war continues, it is remarkable to see some of the details you and your colleagues have unfolded about how it began and the lengths that the Israeli government, at least, was willing to go in propping up a new leader. Ronan Bergman, we appreciate your time and encourage our viewers.